Welcome back to the channel. What's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Hope your week has been fantastic. Today is going to be a great video. By the way, I am winning. Check it out. I got my new merch in. These will be coming soon for all of you guys out there that are into affirmations and also into winning. And if you're into crypto, I know you're into winning. So these are coming soon. Be on the lookout. So today, we have some amazing news about Ethereum. So here we go. All right, cool. So this is from Michael Vandepop. Warp speed to $2,000. Watch these levels as Ethereum nears all-time high. So let's take a look on our chart here. Where are we? So as you can see, Ethereum on the 1 hour chart here, it was rising in this wedge. As you guys can see, it broke out of the wedge as if it was going to come down, and it actually tricked everybody. So it was a little fake out here. It continued up, as you can see, and this was like no small move either. And so it was all the way down here when it broke out of this wedge at the 1184, and then it just rocket shipped all night long, as you can see there. So it went up to 1271. It actually peaked on the wick up here at 1291 on Coinbase. So right now it is dropping, and we currently have, let's see here what's going to happen. Let's check on the TDI down here. All right, so we got some price action leading to a fall, and we're going to discuss that right now, actually. So this is live. I just wanted to show you where we're at. As you guys can see, though, it has been bouncing off of this 50 EMA over and over again. So hopefully this is not like a double top for a fall. We'll keep an eye on that as we go through. Bitcoin, BTC, is currently approaching $40,000. It did actually hit that. And after seeing massive gains in the first 7 days of 2021, this is a 100% move up from the previous all-time high in December of 2017. In other words, the price levels it took Bitcoin 3 years to recoup have now nearly doubled in a matter of weeks. Because if you remember, back in 2017, it went up to 19.5, 19.7-ish, right? And then it came all the way down to $3,000 this year. It was actually as low as $3,000 this year. Now we're up to $40,000, so nearly double what that first run up was, which is absolutely amazing. Meanwhile, the price of ETH, Ether, has surged by more than 100% in 3 weeks. However, it has yet to break its all-time high of roughly $1,420, which was back on January 13th of 2018. Therefore, the primary question is whether altcoins will underperform, keep pace, or outperform Bitcoin in the near term. So let's look at the ETH price charts to get an idea of where the alt season can go in the near term. And I want to show you guys this chart here as well. All right, so in this chart, you can see Bitcoin and Ethereum year-to-date performance. Since January, it has been nothing but an extreme climb for both. Now down here in this silverish color, that is Bitcoin, but up here in the gold color, it is Ether, so ETH. Significantly higher return for ETH. So Ether reaches the second Fibonacci level for a potential top. All right, so as you can see here in this chart here, this is a 3-day chart. So each candle equals 3 days. You can see this previous low here, which was just before April, and then it ran up, and then this was the previous high right before this parabolic rise, right? So if you take the bottom of your previous low to the top of your previous high and you run your Fibonacci. By the way, if you don't know what a Fibonacci is, how that works, or anything like that, it's totally fine. However, if you do want to learn more about trading and all of these terms and how they work, go to winwithryan.com, fill out your information there, and you'll see a video on the other side explaining all of that, learning how to trade. But if you take your fib from here to here, and you can see where the fib extensions go to. You have a 1.618 level, which was taking us to $743. And then we had a 2.618 level, which was $1150. And at the time of this, you can see right here, 1227. So we're above that fib level. The 3-day chart for Ether is displaying a vertical rally in recent weeks, which has resulted in several key levels being hit. In this case, the Fibonacci extension tool is useful in determining the next potential top. Frequently, this indicator is used to determine different top structures in price discovery, but it can also be used to gauge the likely strength of the next impulsive move. In this case, the recent high of the impulse move was at $470. The current low was at $90 back in March of 2020. So based on that information, the 1.618 Fibonacci level was found at $750, while the 2.618 Fibonacci extension was at $1,150. The latter also confluences with the all-time high region, which Ether is currently in. The next higher low puts $2,700 in play. The weekly chart has to be put on the logarithmic scale to make this analysis. However, if Ether chart tops out in the near future, this could also be after a rally toward a $1,500 and all-time new high. The same Fibonacci extension can be drawn over the recent impulsive move. All right, so in this chart here, we're breaking this one down. This is the 1-week chart, and you can see the previous low that they're stating is a 310, and they ran that up to the current high of 1227. And then that puts us with the fib extension all the way up to 1822. And then the 2.618, 2757. So those are exciting numbers if you're a buy and hold. And also those are exciting numbers if you are currently in a trade and you're going up. The current high is at 1230, while the recent low is found at 310. Thus, the Fibonacci extension finds potential top structures at 1800 and 2700 to 2800. The higher the current impulse wave goes, the greater the prospects of a new rally. Which support levels are critical? The weekly chart shows that the market is accelerating. However, investors and traders should anticipate a potential correction to occur soon, as nothing goes up in a straight line. In that case, Fibonacci can also be used to define the support areas. The primary support zone to test is the region between $775 and $825, the 0.35 and the 0.382 Fibonacci level. This support zone is confluent with the rejection of the level in April of 2018. If the level doesn't provide enough support, a further correction toward the other block around 600 becomes likely. Such a correction would be massively painful for the market and cause price to drop more than 50%, which seems unlikely. So now we're taking a look here at this weekly chart again. And as you know, we've been running up. And so the last picture showed you where it could go up positive wise. This is where it shows it could break down. There's a couple of support levels here, okay? So it says breakout of accumulation and sideways range, including a breakout above 100 week to 200 week MAs right here. Went on its parabolic run, most likely looking for a new high. So that's the term right now, right? We're going for that new all-time high. However, it could break down, and these are the different Fibonacci levels. So you can see the Fibonacci over here on the side and the numbers there. So this one, they're saying that the level here could be about $500, $575 there. This one's $660, and then this one is the 800 to 850 range as far as those fibs go. So if they're drawing their fib from the low down here to the high up here, and that's what they're getting for the drop down potential. So key near-term support for Ether, and we're going to take a look at this chart here. Breakout and flip of support is at this level right here, which is the 1122. So we had this as a support level. It was hitting this basically as a resistance, hitting it, hitting it, hitting it, hitting it, and then it broke out above it, and then it came back and tested it and became a support. Ran up, came down, and tested that as a support again, and now this is where we are. The trend line should sustain here too, and this is the trend line, as you can see, running up right there. And this should sustain support as it's the range resistance. So even if we have a correction right now, if it starts to fall, we should look at 1122 as the landing spot. We are over here on the charts, and we're going to take a look at where 1122 would be, which is about here, right? So if this continues its drawdown, we could see it come back to 1122 and hit this support here. Let's do a horizontal line for us. About 1122 could be where we find support on this drop if this continues to drop on us. So we'll see what happens. Keep an eye out. If it does come all the way down here, it may only just come to this moving average, but if it breaks the moving average, this is the next support that we'll take a look for. So as you saw in that chart, the lower time frame chart shows an apparent surge with the drawn trend line continuously serving as support. In such a way, the trend line itself is a massive indicator of further upward and downward momentum. If this trend line fails to sustain support, downward pressure seems inevitable. If that case, if the trend line fails to hold the 1120 or 1130 range, that area should hold. If not, Ether is back to the previous range and it'll test at 950, will then be in the cards. Bullish case, however, is new all-time highs for the price of Ether if this trend line remains intact. The views and opinions expressed here are solely those of the author and do not necessarily reflect views of Cointelegraph. Every investment and trading move involves risk. You should also conduct your own research. Yeah, so guys, don't forget also to sign up with the Winner Circle just above. So if you click on the Winner Circle there, on the other side of that page, you'll get shown a video that explains all of the details of what we're doing, how we're taking advantage of these markets, how we're taking advantage of the crypto markets, the currency markets, the gold and silver markets, all of that. Check it out. All the information is free. All you got to do is join the Winner Circle there. Over 56,000 people have joined our group, and it is ever growing every single day. We're really excited about where we're going. We're changing people's lives with this program, and I hope we can help you in yours. If you're looking for something to do, make some money on the internet, we can handle that for you too. Also learn the intro to all the cryptos in that program as well. And then of course, intro to other currencies. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys.